LeBron James, a name synonymous with greatness, a generational talent who defied the odds and became an NBA legend. But what about his son, Bronny? The pressure, the hype, the never-ending comparisons. They call him King James heir. But is Bronny destined for the throne? Or is the weight of expectation crushing him under immense pressure? Is he a future superstar or just a product of his famous father's legacy? Today, we delve into the complex world of Bronny James. We separate the reality from the hype. We ask the question, how terrible is Bronny James actually? Is he a bust in the making or a rising star waiting to explode? Join me as we uncover the truth. Bronny James was born on October 6, 2004 in Cleveland, Ohio as the first child of LeBron and Savannah James. It was a time when LeBron himself was just 20 years old, already making waves with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Born as LeBron James Jr., little Bronny was thrust into the limelight from the get-go. While still in his early years, Bronny dabbled in various sports, showing promise in not just basketball but also soccer. However, LeBron, mindful of the risks involved, steered him away from football and ice hockey, focusing on safeguarding his son's well-being. As time unfolded, it became clear that basketball was Bronny's true calling. His skills caught the eye of scouts as early as the tender age of 10, much to LeBron's mixed feelings. While proud of his son's talent, LeBron couldn't help but feel uneasy about the intense spotlight cast on Bronny at such a young age. Reports surfaced even before Bronny hit his teenage years of prestigious offers from colleges like Duke and Kentucky, igniting both excitement and apprehension within the James family. During LeBron's tenure with the Miami Heat, his son Bronny was honing his basketball skills in the vibrant courts of Miami City Ballers. As LeBron returned to Cleveland, Bronny transitioned to Old Trail School, dribbling and shooting his way through middle school. Then in 2018, when LeBron made the monumental move to the Lakers, Bronny found himself on the courts of Crossroads School in sunny Santa Monica, California. Amidst the palm trees and ocean breeze, Bronny continued to grow, both physically and as a player, navigating the tricky waters of adolescence while perfecting his craft on the hardwood. With LeBron's looming shadow casting a spotlight on him, Bronny faced immense pressure and scrutiny. Every dribble, every shot was dissected by fans and media alike, all eagerly anticipating whether he could walk in his father's enormous footsteps. Yet, despite the weight of expectation, Bronny remained undeterred, his focus unwavering as he strove to forge his own legacy in the basketball world. With LeBron publicly expressing his desire to one day share the court with his son, the spotlight only intensified. But Bronny met the challenge head-on, determined to prove himself not just as LeBron James' son, but as a formidable player in his own right. After a year at Crossroads in 2019, Bronny found himself switching schools yet again, this time to Sierra Canyon, one of the most prestigious private basketball high schools in the nation. Joining him was his younger brother Bryce and Zaire, the son of basketball legend Dwayne Wade. Under the guidance of coach Andre Chevalier, Bronny James stepped onto the grand stage of high school basketball. Sierra Canyon's reputation for excellence in basketball preceded them, and Bronny didn't disappoint. Despite being a freshman, he faced off against top talents, holding his ground admirably. While seniors Brandon Boston Jr. and Zaire Williams took the spotlight, Bronny made his presence felt, even with limited playing time. Averaging 4.1 points in just 15 minutes per game, he contributed off the bench consistently throughout the season. Sierra Canyon soared to a 30-4 record, marking an impressive debut for Bronny in his new basketball home. After Bronny's freshman year in high school, he caught the attention of scouts, earning a 4-star recruit status and being touted as a potential late first-round pick by both 24/7 Sports and ESPN. But his journey wasn't all smooth sailing. His sophomore year was riddled with setbacks. A mix of COVID disruptions and a nagging meniscus injury kept him sidelined for the entire season. Watching from the sidelines as his team, the Sierra Canyon Trailblazers, battled on without him. However, Bronny's junior year marked a resurgence. Despite the challenges, he stepped up, taking on a more prominent role on the court alongside his senior teammates. His stats reflected his growth. Nearly 9 points, over 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1.8 steals per game in 29 appearances. Despite the setbacks, he showed his versatility and defensive prowess, catching the eye of scouts once again. With each passing season, the pressure mounted and expectations soared. Yet Bronny remained unfazed, displaying a maturity beyond his years. Despite the noise surrounding him, he remained laser-focused on his game, continually honing his skills and evolving as a player. By his senior year, Bronny's perseverance paid off. He emerged as a key player for his team, averaging impressive numbers: 14 points, 5.5 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and nearly 2 steals per game, all while maintaining efficiency on the court. Although Sierra Canyon lost in the regional finals, Bronny's stellar performance did not go unnoticed. He earned a coveted spot in the McDonald's All-American game and was selected to represent the U.S. team in the Nike Hoop Summit. His dynamic playing style, elite athleticism, sharp basketball IQ, and improving shooting skills kept him in the conversation for the late first-round pick in mock drafts. Following his high school tenure, the prevailing opinion on Bronny James was that he ranked as a 4 to 5-star prospect, likely slated for a late first-round or early second-round pick. While acknowledging his talent, it was widely recognized that he faced certain limitations. His stature as a 6'4" combo guard was considered relatively diminutive, and his unselfish playing style sometimes hindered his offensive assertiveness, leading to passivity, particularly in attacking the rim, despite his gifted athleticism. Despite high hopes for Bronny to shine as a top talent in his draft class, it seems his basketball journey is facing unexpected hurdles. His college debut at USC was less than stellar, dampening prospects of him being a standout player. What's more, a frightening cardiac arrest event during practice in late August cast a shadow over his career. Miraculously, he was revived on the spot, but the scare understandably shook him. Bronny's performance, especially on offense, has been lackluster, relegating him to a limited role on the bench. Nearly 2 months into the season, his shooting percentages have plummeted well below his usual standards, hovering at a dismal 36% from the field, less than 28% from beyond the arc, and a paltry 62% from the free throw line. These numbers hint at a deeper issue, perhaps a mental hurdle, as he appears uneasy on the court. Yet, given the life-threatening ordeal he faced not that long ago, it's understandable that Bronny might be grappling with psychological challenges. LeBron Jr. was among the 78 players who took part in the initial NBA Draft Combine activities on Monday. These events included official measurements and agility drills. Adding to his intrigue as a prospect, Bronny caught attention with the results of these tests. Initially listed at 6'4" according to his USC bio, Bronny's actual measurement came in at 6'1.5" without shoes. This height places him as a relatively shorter player for a shooting guard, and even falls below the average height for today's top point guards. Nevertheless, he did showcase impressive athleticism, boasting a 40.5-inch max vertical leap, ranking him 4th among Monday's participants. Bronny also demonstrated skill during the movement shooting drill, maintaining a perfect shooting record throughout the allotted 1 minute and 15 seconds. Additionally, he exhibited a smooth shooting form during the three-point drill. While Bronny might not be envisioned as a regular starter in the near future due to certain challenges, his selflessness, smart decision-making, and ability to defend the perimeter suggest he could excel as a valuable bench player. With some significant adjustments after being drafted, he could surpass expectations and reach a higher level of performance, despite recent average performances. Bronny remains a promising basketball prospect, although his freshman year in college was marred by unfortunate health issues, leading to a slow start. Nonetheless, he's likely to be selected as a relatively high pick in the 2024 draft, potentially with the anticipation that a legendary player may join the team that picks him, adding to his appeal. Alright folks, so we dove into Bronny James' game, the hype, the pressure. But is he truly terrible, or is there a future NBA star waiting to be unleashed? Let us know in the comments below. While Bronny refines his skills, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more baller breakdowns on NBA Swish. Hit the notification bell too, so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.